Yes, people, welcome back to another video. John Sinclair TV back again tonight on Thursday night in a glorious sunshine, and I've got Louis with us. Louis, big up to you, man.
Thanks for having us, John. It's much appreciated.
No problem at all. No problem at all. And guys, if you like the video, like what you see, then you know exactly what to do. Then smash the like button, also hit the subscribe button. If you like to super chats, then just click on the dollar sign. If you like to become a member, it's 99p. It is in the link as well. Also, Louis' YouTube channel is in the link as well. Go to subscribe to his channel and also follow him on his Twitter account. So, yes. So, Louis, the fixture list and
Yeah.
it's come out today finally, and I looked at the day and I thought it looks very, very good. I mean, the first 5 or 6 games I think is absolutely brilliant for us. But
Yeah.
what's your take on it, mate? What's your take?
First 5 games, I like the fixture list. First home game against Forest, I predicted before the fixture list was going to come out that we were going to get Forest, and I was right. So, home game as well, which is important because we got the home crowd. We're going to have the 12th man,
Yeah,
so it's going to be bouncing at St James's Park against Forest. You know, a newly promoted side, so it's good. No disrespect to Forest, but I think it's an easy 3 points. And then we go to Brighton down south, which it
yeah,
can be a tough game for us because
yeah.
when we had the 2-1 victory at home, and then we had the game at Brighton before Eddie got appointed, and then we all know what happened down there with the red card.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Man City or Liverpool, if we have a good day, like maybe the home game, but we don't get back at 5-0, we could get a draw, maybe. But I'm looking
yeah.
at the first 5 games, I'm saying about maybe 8 to 10 points. I'm seeing.
Cool. Yeah, let's look at the fixtures in just a few minutes, and I've got some comments flying through as well. Thank you for Andrew Kenny. Hope you're okay, mate, and thanks, my guy, and have you had a fantastic day. FIFA 20, big up to you, and love the intro. Thank you so much indeed. And Revenger from Indonesia. Wow, thanks for joining, mate. Really appreciate that from Indonesia. Big up to Andrew Gave up in the Files at home. Nice for the start of the season. Absolutely. Big up to Brian. He's early tonight. And also, and Louis as well. Don't forget to say hi to Louis as well, by the way. And in my opinion, I'll look at the fixture list. I'm going to bring up in just a few moments as well. And I'm quite happy with it as well. Do you know what I mean? And it could have been a lot worse. A lot of people leaked out a bit and they guessed it correctly. So listen, at the end of the day, I mean, I can't go wrong with that. We're going to play something like 9 games before we have it in the break for the World Cup. So, or something like that. But I think it's more than 9 games to play. But listen, I'm going to get the fixture list up, by the way. So anyone to comment, people, then please do so. And I've got Mansell Hansel. Big up to you, Mansell. Hope you're okay, mate. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm just going to look. I'm just going to got a problem here in a minute if the Facebook listeners as well. So I get it says brilliant. Thanks so much indeed for Facebook viewers as well. And I'm going to bring up the fixture list right now. I'm going to share the screen and I'm going to go through month by month and just going to. Oh, got it. There you go. Just found it. There you go. And yeah, there you go. So viewers, you can watch to check out the fixture list as well. It's not just me and Louis, and I've got Alison as well. Big up to Alison. She's absolutely lovely, by the way. Happy to fixtures, yeah. Happy with Forest. How's things, lads? Alison, absolutely fantastic. If you want to come on my
I'm good.
channel, talk about Newcastle United, then let us know, and then I'll get you on there if you're on social media. Right, let's go on to the fixtures. August, as you said, you got Forest at home first. Then we have got Brighton and Hove Albion, or we have from home. But on the Forest game, like I said, no disrespect to Forest, but I expect a 3 points there. I expect us to get off to a flying start.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah,
Uh,
because
uh,
Forest are a newly promoted side, and when you're a newly promoted side, you want to make a good start, but you go to Newcastle, which is a very tough game. It's a very tough game, especially when we are at home.
yeah,
When the place is bouncing, the atmosphere is fantastic. I mean,
yeah.
it's an easy 3 points for us.
You would have thought so, yeah. But at the end of the
Yeah,
day, I mean, sometimes when you expect an easy 3 points there, then people and then you do come up a copper sometimes, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
we need to be careful. And people are piping up already going to be 3 points, 3 points there. We've got to respect Forest what they've done. because look, listen, they got promoted under Steve Cooper, right? It's great to see Forest back in the big time after 23 years, and it needs a Nottingham Forest in the Premier League because they are a big club. They are the former European Cup winners, yeah?
Yeah.
They won the first all position twice, yeah? So you've got to put respect in their name,
Yeah.
and that's the most
Yeah.
important thing. Steve Cooper's a good manager, and I think he'll do things. He picked up the mess Chris Hughton got there, and basically he got him out of it and went on a fantastic run. And they were a kick away getting automatic promotion, but I think the best team deserves to go up from the championship, which is Forest.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with
So,
everything that you said.
thanks, man. And big up to Alison. So big up to Gareth. I hope you came, mate. I got revenge as well. A callback Jack Batchiston James's, man.
I
wonder
know,
what's
that's
if
mad.
you know. I know it is a madness, isn't it? Because I don't think I was ever going to see Jack Cole back in the Premier End ever again. But he's there,
Yeah.
and see what happens. And big up to Avenger. Of course, off we start strong all season of the month of May. Games for us to clinch Europe and will be amazing to watch. Well, look at that fish. We're going to come on to that one at home straight later on. And we've got Alan, I think, it's one of the Facebook users, could be Ian as well. I reckon 5 points by the end of August. It's okay. Could do better.
Yeah.
Could do better.
Yeah.
And it's good for us, but the FA and the Prem are few of the top teams again. But there's no top six. Mafia is exactly. There's no. The big teams are not playing each other before the World Cup, apparently.
I think that's disgusting, that.
Actually, I'll tell you, man, Liverpool early. They got a bit Arsenal as well. And good evening. I think that Leeds play Newcastle December the 31st. Yes, you're correct, David. You're absolutely right. We're going to talk about that in a bit. You are right, by the way. It is disgusting. At the end of the day, the Premier League, the Big Six again, has got their own way yet again, which is, I think, it's disgraceful. But let's go back in the rest of the August fixtures there. You got Brighton away, and Graham Potter finished the season strongly, by the way. He's done fantastic, and he is such after-sort manager in my book as well. He's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. He also carry on where he left off next season. We don't know which player's going to go to Brighton. Dan Ashford's going back to his old stamping ground, by the way.
Yeah. Brighton's going to be, I think it's going to be a tough game because, we've seen what's happened in the past with Brighton. We clinched onto the 2-1 victory at home. The red card incident where we went down to Brighton. It's a tough game. I know we have to challenge Brighton next season, if we want to get into the top 10, the top 9 of the table.
Yeah. Absolutely, no doubt about it, yeah. Because look, at the end of the day, we've got to get above Leicester, we've got to get above Brighton, we've got to go above Villa as well, even Everton to a point. But need a bother about them, to be honest. Got some more comments as well flying through. I'm not going to ignore you all, by the way. I like Coffee. Hi to you, my guy. And I've got David in the house as well, who will work against them later in the season. I've got one of my mods, Rachel. Oh, she's lovely, by the way. She's on my channel as well. She is so talented as well. And big up to you, Rachel, by the way. And Ricky D, potential banana skin opener. We need to kill Forest spirits and show them levels, not give them any encouragement whatsoever. I tell you what, excuse me, they're going to get a few players in. Henderson's in, coming in, and they got Diak Teke from Mainz, if I pronounce his name correct. But that's going to be last year of his contract. We should be after this guy because this guy is brilliant. But still, if you go through the rest of the comments as well quickly, you've got a big test, Man City at home. Now, people's going to say, oh, we're going to get sorted with Man City. But Manchester City are not the best starters, by the way. They're slow starters. Right? Look what happened to them last season against Spurs. Yeah. They got beat by a goal to nil. Didn't start the first game well. Slow starters, they're just going to push on and on and on. So, and the same with Liverpool, right? Liverpool as well, not exactly slow starters as well, but they want to get off to a flying start as well for me. But that's a test. Man City, Liverpool. I don't expect much from them. Maybe you can get a draw against City. I could be wrong, but Liverpool's going to be tough. But in between them, you've got Wolverhampton Wanderers as well. I think Wolves are trying to get a few players coming in, but we need to go above Wolves as well if we can, because I think Bruno Lage is going to be under pressure this season.
Yeah. I think Wolves will be down the bottom half of the table, to be honest. I mean, they were struggling last season, I think. But they did, they hung on to 8 and 9 up to the top of the league. But Man City and Liverpool at the start of the season, you want to, at the start of the season, you're starting to work out what your squad's going to be like for the rest of the season. So it's like
Yeah.
working out, logistics around your team, your tactics, and all that. But if we can get a draw against Man City or Liverpool between one of them, that'd be great. I mean, City are slow
Yeah.
starters. Liverpool, of course they're going to be challenging for the title this season. But a
Yeah.
good solid start to a Man City or a Liverpool, a draw, anything like that, especially the home game. Anything could happen. The league's unpredictable. You seen what happened to Everton.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, totally agree. They've done 500 million and they still can't get it right, can they? Let's be real.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, that's a madness. I mean, Frank Lampard's got to start well because I think he'd be amongst the favourites to be sacked as well, which is a shame. Big up to Danny, by the way. How can we go above those teams and the weak signings we are linked with? We are linked with. We have signed no one of quality of talent. Danny, it's going to come soon. We need to be patient, by the way.
Patience.
We need the thing is, right? I mean, let's be real. There's a couple of clubs, right, and fans are being really impatient to signings. Yeah, I mean, I know one certain club, their fans is kicking off big style, by the way. And big up to Danielle, by the way. I hope Danielle's fine and your family as well. Mum's always says hi to you, by the way, Danielle, and talk to about you quite a bit as well. So, and big up to Eric, by the way, Eric B. You heard Eric B. Rakim, by the way, the rapper, Eric B. years ago, Eric B. Rakim.
Nah.
No,
Nah.
they used to, I'm not a rapper. I'm not into rap music and that sort of thing. But they used to be like we've got Eric B and Rakim, so I'm going to call him Eric B for now on. But listen,
Alright.
and it's well, good point by the way. Forest already a very very good team. People think it is a guarantee win. Are wrong. There are some very good players this summer, and they have a superb manager in Steve
Yeah.
Cooper. I have to agree with Eric 100% because there are no mugs. Yeah, if you're gonna disrespect them, right? Then cool. Carry on, but don't be shocked. Don't be shocked to get something from the game. Don't be shocked because at the end of the day, we got to respect this team, and they're going to give us a game. Simple as that. Then Essential might be available for 40 million quid, mate. It'd be if he's going to leave Madrid, it'd be off to Italy, I believe. Watch Brennan up front for us in a week. He looks a good striker for Fars. He does. He is absolutely class, by the Brennan Johnson, by the way. I would be happy to 7 points in August. Having to win all our points in September, November. 25 30 points before the World Cup break. I'd love to get 25 30 points before the World Cup break. Would love us to get Brennan from Forest. He's an exciting prospect for sure. They probably added 8 million Newcastle tax, by the way. They were not surprises at all at the time. And yes, look at Botman, how he's just a lowered version of Shah. It's not an upgrade. One of us promised Champions League. Cheers. This season. Oh, I hope that's the case. Don't put him off, man, Danny. Don't put him off. Because I end up going to Madrid. And I got John, what signings? I don't want Paul Ekiteke. It's just money for his agent, Botman. Well, he could provide his agent if he really wanted the Newcastle move. I have to agree. And now again, people are saying, why should you sack his agent? Because I think Ekiteke's agent is trying to be greedy. He's trying to get more money or send them away to Dortmund. I think this guy, his agent, I mean, is an absolute muppet. He is an absolute monumental bellend, right? And I don't know if that on my channel, but hey ho.
Yes.
And he's a knothead. Also, a quality team with great youth. Danny, you're right.
Yeah.
The days of proper hip hop. That's some Ricky D.
Nice.
So how many points are you gonna get out of August? How many points do you think you'll get in August?
Ooh, 3, 6, 7. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say 10, because I'm thinking of 3 wins and a draw, either City or Liverpool. I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. But I'm thinking 10.
Big up, 10 points. For me, I'm gonna say, looking at that, I'm gonna say 7. But I hope you're right, by the way. I hope you're so right. I'm gonna say 10. 7. Let's go into September. We got September. You only got 3 matches there. Palace at home, West Ham away, and AFC Bournemouth at home. All of them are winnable games, you know. I think we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, September's going to be a great month. Bournemouth, we're going to be at home, and it's going to be against Eddie's old club. So that's going to be like an emotional game for him. And it's going to be, hopefully, 3 points for us. But, we've got to respect these teams, these new up-and-comers in the Premier League. Crystal Palace, Patrick Vieira, we give them a good game. at home last season. Almiron scored that beautiful goal. West Ham, I think, is going to be a challenging game. You know, they're European places last season. You know, I think about 6 points, but you know, we could have that one game where everything falls to pieces. And I'm thinking 6 points in September.
6 points, cool. Looking at that, I think Palace will improve under Vieira. Davy
Yeah,
Moyes and the West Ham, I think that's going to be tough.
yeah.
And I think Bournemouth, I expect them to extra swim. I'm going to say 5 points out of those games. Hopefully, 5 points if we can get them. And I'm going to go for optimistic 5 points, and I'm going to be real on that one. We go on to October. We got Fulham away, Brentford at
Yeah,
home, Man
yeah,
United away, Everton at home,
yeah. Your club,
Spurs
John.
away. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Man United. Oh, man. Thank you. I think Maisie will love that as well, by the way.
Stick that in there.
You do that. Thank you, Louis. Thank you so much.
It's
We
fine.
love you, by the way. I did love you. Oh, bless you. Then you've got Everton at home, Spurs away,
Yeah,
Villa at home.
yeah,
And, it's going to be tough. Fulham,
yeah.
it's unknown quantity as far as we know. They're going to have some different players. They've got Mitchell coming back home. Well, if you
Mitrovic,
call it that. And we've got Brentford. I think there could be, they're going to get found out this season. I really do. But they're going to
yeah.
get really found out, I'm afraid. United, well, and Ten Hag, I think they're going to do this season. I really do. Everton at home, I hope you smash them. Spurs
Yeah.
and the Conte, I tell you what, they made some cracking signings there. Bissouma, and they got Bentancur on a permanent deal. Kulusevski, that guy's brilliant. Watch him for Juventus, yeah. They have got some cracking players along the way, and Perisic as well. Just joined. Wow, that's going to be so difficult for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for an optimistic 12 points there in October. Winnable games.
Yeah, Fulham. Yes, again, we've got to respect these new teams. You got Mitrovic, but you know he was able to smash the goal. Is it the goal scoring record in the Championship? But can he do it in the Premier League?
Yeah.
Can he do it in the Premier League? Brentford. They did fall back a little bit last season. Are they going to have a second season syndrome? You know, like Sheffield United did. Are they going to have something like that? But you know, they got Christians. Is it Christians? Christian Eriksen. That's it.
Everton.
He's been linked to Newcastle, but that's been called. Man United got Eric Ten Hag, so
Yeah,
hopefully we can get something out of there. Everton, I want to smash them. Tottenham,
big time.
big time. Conte with Tottenham, you know, they got Champions League places last season. They're doing wonders with that team. Aston Villa, I want to smash them just for the reason about Matthew Target. I had a salt on Twitter about when he got the permanent when he got the permanent deal to Newcastle. So I'm thinking 3-6. I'll go 10 as well. I'll go 10 points in October.
Absolutely. And bit of breaking news as well. On that Man U game, I'll be in hiding in Turkey. I've got a week off in Turkey.
Oh well, there you go.
Wow. So I will not be doing a watch along for that game, I'm afraid. Someone get stick. So people are saying don't write off Forest, etc. You can say that about any team in the Premier League. All games are tough, but you fancy us at home to beat them. People think Bruce is in charge. Listen, Blakey, look, end of the day, we don't know who we're going to sign yet. We don't know who Forest going to sign yet. But at the end of the day, we have to find out who we get. I mean, we could beat Forest. I think we will beat Forest, but don't expect us to be an easy one, by the way. And let's hope that I get some comments that people are saying about United, by the way. But I'll go through these comments. I'm going to fly through these comments, and by the way. But I'm giving you points still. I'm going to say 10 as well. So a big up. And we've got one here. If I miss your comments, I do apologise as well, because got that one. Look at Botman. I'm just low. I've read that. Then I've seen that, and I've seen that, and have I seen that? Seen that. False cross over great youth. Yeah, read that definitely. Big up to Tony B. Read that. Mansell saying first 5 games are very tough. We have to hit the ground running. I'm going to be bored and say 12, and we only lose to Man City. Wow, fair enough. Volta Home's the best we can ask for. I agree with you, Tony.
Yes.
And big up to Mason as well. You probably want Man United to win. No, I do not. I do not at all. So,
well, we'll be challenging them for a European place. So,
yeah. Absolutely. I hope we get above them, by the way. I hope we
Oh,
beat
aye.
them. Absolutely beat them, by the way. Sorry, Macy, but remember, agents look for players. They can sack them at any time, so the players must have something to do with this. I have to agree, Danny. Newcastle will be at 57 points by the end of April, end of the month from there. Fixtures pushing for Europe month. Of course, it all depends on our summer winter transfer window. Let's go. And I got Rexy as well. Yet need Burn still into yet. I agree. Summing it up in Turkey, see you going, oh, travel on the side. No! Wow. Bloody hell. I mean, 50 people watching live, by the way. I don't think they're going to agree at all. What's this? Listen, Tony the Red. Turn it. Just sure. How big is that glass, Louis? He's asking, how big is that glass?
The
Glasses.
pint glass, so
Wow, fair enough. And Foxy said, bigger to Foxy, by the way. It'll be a tough season, but I think we have a difficult moments, but probably have 114 in total at the end of the year. 114 points. What have you been drinking, Foxy, mate?
give me a pint of whatever Foxy's on.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. He's a great guy, by the way. He's expert in South American football, by the way. So we linked to Angelo Gabriel, by the way, and from Santos, and he probably know about him, by the way. And big up to NZ, by the way. Do hit the subscribe button, mate, if you can. That'd be brilliant. Absolutely fine, mate. And let's go straight on to November. There's only 2 games there. I believe it's Southampton away. I think they'd be in trouble this season, by the way.
Yeah.
And Chelsea at home.
Yeah. Them games are. But Southampton, I think they'll be in. I'm going to say it's an easy game, but Southampton, you don't see much of them like in the news or anything like. At least they didn't get beaten 9-0 last season to Liverpool or anything, but I think Southampton will be an easy game. Chelsea, now that's a game that. Now, last season when we played Chelsea, we should really have drawn that game, but because of the Hazard red card, not being sent off and all that, all that debacle. Chelsea be a tough game, it'll be a challenge for us, but bearing in mind we play Chelsea and then the final game is Chelsea away of the season, so that could be a Champions League spot, that could be Europa League spot, it could be a title for the Premier League title. But I think Chelsea be a big test at home before the World Cup break, and the final game will be a big test for us if we are needing 3 or 6 points to get into Europa League. You never know, but I think in the month of November we could have maybe 4 points, but I'm going to go 3.
Yeah, I'm with you as well. I think Chelsea will beat us, by the way, no matter who they get. We don't know who Chelsea's going to buy, but I mean, Tuchel and with new owners as well are going to do bits again. They're going to get some players coming in. I think Tuchel will make sure of that. Southampton's already got a goalkeeper as well, by the way, from Man City, and apparently he looks a good keeper as well. But I don't think they want to get beat off us again, and that is the thing, because Hatter Hustle, right, is the one who's kicking. Is kicking that as well. So, which is absolutely ridiculous. But we'll see. Already have thanks, Enzo. Show the love, mate. With the fixtures, how many points will you finish with next season? We're gonna have to tally it all up, sort of thing. But I'm gonna say anything between 60 and 70 would be good. But at the end of the day,
60 or 70 points for me as well. I'll be happy with.
Absolutely. We've got to say to Macy's not feeling very well. She hasn't been well for a couple of days, so I wish Macy anytime soon. Wish her well, and wish her she gets better very, very soon. We've got Danny there as well, which I'm not going to read out, but I'll let people read out for yourselves. I didn't time you up, by the way. I have got mods, by the way, Danny, so I don't know what you said there, but you go. That's down to them, but I've got mods for a reason, by the way. But I predict 2 out of 3 championship teams will survive relegation. So which one teams will go down this season? I said, I'll let you go for it.
Ooh.
We don't know. We don't really know yet.
I don't really know yet. I think we'd have to wait until the first 5 games and then we get an idea of who might go down. I'm going to say, just off the bat, I don't actually know. It's very tough to call. I would say Fulham, possibly Leeds if they don't do anything this season, and maybe Southampton.
Yeah. As things stands, I've got Fulham, Bournemouth, I tell you what, Brentford could be in the spot of bother the season as well.
Yeah,
It
true.
all
Yeah,
depends how Reina, depends how David Rea plays so on goal because he's a brilliant keeper. Ericsson will
yeah,
not be staying with him, by the way. But
yeah,
I can see Everton could be a spot of bother as well, and the Lampard as well. They got lucky last season, but they can't go through it again.
yeah,
It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. I mean, Bournemouth for me, for one. I'm saying it's going to be Southampton, and I'm saying it's going to be just Fulham. But Fulham will make a fist of it this time. But we'll just see.
hmm
No more final Hammonds, please. Yes, we lose to City, a couple of our Conference League, but you can't just capitulate in these games. Anyhow, we'll make sure
yeah.
we don't. Everton, we write the relegation weeks again. Lampard can't come for us. Christmas. Big up to Andy as well. Hello, Ben.
It's
Okay,
Ben.
cool. It's Ben. It's John and Louis, by the way. And big up to and a couple of might go down the season. Leeds to spend money as well. Bournemouth for him. And if I say hi to Andy as well, big up to Jason. I'll be on this channel in the next 45
hmm
minutes' time. So we're going to say 3 points out of those games then.
Yes.
Fair enough. We are now going to move on. Well, it's a World Cup as well. So we're going to go straight on to Boxing Day and New Year's Eve. There's only 2 games, as you can see.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Leicester away. It's a shame we haven't
Yeah.
got a home game on
Yeah.
Boxing Day. And we got Leeds United as well.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I've got to down the home game. That's the game. I may not even be able to go because I've got to work that day.
Yeah. Well, right. The Leicester Leeds game in December. It's good. At least it's not the schedule we had last season where we were playing like about 3 top 6 teams in December, and we were nearly down by Christmas. But Leicester City, we're going to be challenging them for Europe hopefully this season. Leeds, we know, it's a home game, so hopefully we can get something out of that game. Leicester City, Brendan Rodgers doing a good job. They're kind of slipping Leicester City, I think, but I think in that month of December we could get 6 points. Yeah, we could get 6 points.
Yeah, I'll go. I agree. I don't think get beat 4-0 off Leicester again. Not for the players who's
Yeah,
going to come through the door. And
yeah,
listen, at the end of the day, I mean, I think Brendan Rodgers is going to have to do something special next season. If he
yeah,
doesn't, he could be on his way. And
yeah,
as for Leeds, I think Jesse Marsh, he's got the players he wants now, and he's got to
yeah,
fix up very, very quick.
yeah.
Not at our expense, by the way. Big up to Stata, by the way. He's a big, big gooner. How do you feel about Bissouma going to Spurs, mate? I don't feel you're very happy with that. Yeah, that'd be hope you're okay. Just had a Sinclair. I think you had Danny, by
Yeah.
the way. I'm not going to lie. And Jason on to Danielle. I've been mentioning Angelo Gabriel for a number of months now. How good is he? Is he ready for the Premier League? And how much is he going to be worth, though? I don't think Santos going to send him that cheap, by the way. That's good. 24 likes and subscribe. Yep. Thanks so much indeed for that. Love the Sinclair Awards. Do you want to that? And I think that'd be good. It's my first time I'm going to be on that as well. And big up to David as well. I'm fine, mate. Hope you're okay, kidder. And Dan's so good, my friend. I love Daniel, by the way. Don't
Yeah.
skip the World Cup. Who wins? Who's going to win the World Cup? For me, I'm going to say, don't write of Germany, but I'm going to say Brazil.
Not England for a start after what we've seen the 4-0 Hungary. I don't want to talk about that. It's in a hot country. So Brazil, I think Brazil, maybe. Oh God, France. I'm gonna say Brazil. I'll go with you, John.
Yeah, I think they got the players to do it. They got the right formation. They got the weather as well. And
Yeah,
such a hot place. And that Super Brazil down the ground. Do not write off Argentina, by the way. Please don't, because I think they have a great tournament as well. And I'll go out as well. Can Jason do towards FA Premier League week next season? He could do. You need to ask him, by the way. And go for this. Comes through going to January fixtures. Yeah, not too bad. Thanks to Heat is Terrible. Got the Sinclair Season Award on it on my channel with John. Plays through votes. Yes. Place your votes, people. And 5 this as well. It's going to be fun, by the way. Let's be real.
yeah,
Will be fun to see Philip Everton's final feet getting relegated. And let's go for this as well. Will be fun to see him get relegated. Okay. John, you've asked me that all week. I'm still not happy with no Bissouma. Sorry. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate. But you're going to get that lad from Portugal, by the way. But we'll see. Can't believe I didn't make the final this year. It's mine's next season. Danielle, listen, if you had a award between you and Macy, I just cannot separate you two. By the way, I can't separate you two. Argentina. Yeah, that's Ndiri. Even if you sign Angelo Gabbo, he cannot join us this season. That's very true. Argentina has a hell of a team as well. They play a 4-4-2. They look very strong, Ricky. I agree. When's the last time a Newcastle player had a World Cup winners medal? Oh, man. It's a long time.
Long time ago.
Awful long time. Anyone knows that? Just leave in the comments, people. And Wales for the World Cup. Wow. Does the winner of the Sinclair goes feature on John's Extreme? I think that's a fair shout. Scotland, no way. We won't make past the quarters and Southgate will be sacked. I hope that is the case. Let's go straight on to January. Fixture list. I believe we got Arsenal, Fulham, and Palace. All London clubs there.
Yeah. Fulham, I think we'll get something out of that. Arsenal, we gave them a good game last season. We beat them, and we cost them their Champions League spot, which I'm happy about. Crystal Palace, away, could be a tough game. I think we could get 6 points out of there. We may struggle down at Palace, but I'll say about 6 points in January.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. I think it's going to be difficult at Emirates as well, but we're going to count on ourselves at the Emirates, so give it a go. But I think Arsenal will be too strong for us in the end. I hope that's not the case, but we'll see. I hope you see trips in the World Cup squad. I hope so, mate. Fingers crossed. Some seasons we have first and last games of the season. We are away at both games. Should be first game home, last game away, vice versa. I can see your point. I see where you're coming from, mate. I really do think you're going to play at home first. You should play away. If you play away first, you should be at home. Didn't England U17 win the World Cup? They had women and another. Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, women, but they did. And did he play for Newcastle as well? I think he did as well, man. Yeah, he did. He did play for Newcastle. And under 21, no, it's under 17s, mate. Under 17s, you're right the first time, mate. Under 17. And Angelo's 17, you wouldn't be one for now, although he's played over 50 games for Santos already. Still huge prospect. I think this guy's quick. And he's such a fantastic dribbler as well. And one for David, hard to know what we're going to do in the new season until we see what signings we have made. I can see his point, by the way. We need to get signings in first, and then make a prediction where you're going to finish with those team. Let's go straight to February for the fixtures. West Ham at home, away to Bournemouth, Liverpool and Brighton at home. Very tough, very tough.
Yeah, very, very tough. Bournemouth, I see us getting something out of that game. West Ham United, another tough game at home, so we'll have the 12th man. Hopefully we can get something out of that. Liverpool will be a tough game. They're very tough games in February. I could see us, if we end up going on a bad run, I only see us getting maybe 3 or 4 points, but I'll say 6. I'll say 6 for February. Maybe Bournemouth
well.
and Brighton.
Yeah, with you as well. I think if Brighton got a centre forward, I tell you something, they would be absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant under Potter. And then March, we've got tough March. You've got Man City away, Wolves at home, Forest away. Very tough month. Yeah. Very tough month. I mean, Man City, we're not going to get much out of there. Wolves, we could get something out of the game. I feel expect us to win that just and Forest away. I'll be happy with a point. Depends where Forest are. If they're in the bottom 3 and we're in the mid-table or whatever, I push for Europe, then I expect us to do something.
Yeah. I'd say the same. Man City, it's just going to be... anytime we play Man City, it's going to be a hard game because they're miles away from us where we are right now. Within, we're building up right now. We're not going to be nowhere near Man City, probably 2 years, maybe, at least. Wolverhampton, it's going to be a tough game. As I said, I could see them going in the bottom half of the table. Nottingham Forest away, that was City ground, but I've heard it's a tough place to go. So I'll be happy with at least 3-4 points in March.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. I agree. We're going to be safe, by the way. We're going to be safe.
Yeah, we won't be nowhere near relegation this season.
Can't see it. Can't see it. We got to do our own bits as well. Defend properly.
Yeah.
Defend properly. Score goals.
Yeah.
We win the games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we should aim to hit the 60-point mark this season. Can't even remember when was the last time we achieved that. Maybe under Pardew. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Any news on Matthias Nunes? For me, I think he wants to play in the Champions League. He only goes to a Champions League club, so Wolves have been after him as well. And I think Fulham was after him as well. I could be wrong. Nice little run for Liverpool away to Penchester away. Let's have a look at the right. Have a good forward now. Dennis Undav. I heard he's been out on London Belgians banging him in. Big up to Nal as well. You need to go on tour on your channel. Yeah, I'm going to try and get him on my channel for the Forest game. Man City already have so many good players, but they're adding even more quality now. That is the thing. And they're doing that stuff early as well. So is Liverpool, so is Spurs. Big up to now as well. Let's go straight on to April, going to the business end. If we have a look at this one as well, I would say Man United at home, Brentford away, Villa away, Spurs at home, Everton away, Southampton. That's a tough month.
That's a tough month because most of the month we are away. We're not at home. Like there's two games where we're away, and then we come home to Tottenham, which will be tough. Man United, depending where they are on the table, it'll be a tough game. Brentford, depending where they are in the league, they could be at the bottom half. They could be just beyond relegation. We could get something from there if the confidence is low. Aston Villa, we'll be challenging Aston Villa this season. Hopefully we can get something down at Villa Park. Tottenham, another tough game. Champions League, compete for Champions League. We're at home though, so we could help with on the team. Everton, want to smash them again. Southampton at home will be another good game. I'm going to say 9 points. I'm going to be optimistic about April, but it's going to be a tough month.
I'll be happy for six or seven for me,
Yeah.
but even 8 points, a couple of draws in there, I'd take it all day long. And I was going to say there's Tony the Red as well. It's in the house as well. I'm not going to read the next one out because I think it's offensive, not for me. And let's go on to have DC as well now. I'm not going to do that as well, neither. But having problems with reviews here, by the way. I think it's having problems at the minute. So we go straight on to the May one, which is going to be the last 4 games. Now, let's hope they're in at least mid-table by the time we play these 4 games. Arsenal at home, Leeds away, Leicester at home, Chelsea away. Last season, we would have been 9 points out of 12.
We're playing Arsenal at the same time last season, and we're at home, so that's going to be something. So we could cost Arsenal another Champions League spot if it happens, but you never know. We'll beat Arsenal. I'm quite confident. I don't fear Arsenal anymore. They're nowhere near where they were a couple of years ago. Leeds, we can get something out of that game if they're down in the relegation spots. If we are in mid-table in Europe, we go to Leicester, final home game. Everyone's going to be up for it. Them final 2 games are going to be important because we could be on the brink of Europe, or pulling away from a team in probably 8th, and we could be in 7th. But Leicester, it'll be a tough game. Chelsea, final day. If we want to end the season on a high, we're going to have to get something out of that game. But I think in the month of May, we could get at least 6 or 7 points.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're going to be safe this season. Look at those fixtures as well. I mean, if you look at the key fixtures for me, I say the August one's going to be key. Then if you look at December's key, Leicester and Leeds as well. I think, for me personally, I think March is going to be important for us as well. We need to get some out of those games as well. And if you look at them, I think that the home wins is going to be important. We've only got 2 home games in August. So, look, I expected to get plenty of points on these games because if Cameron really left up last season, hey ho, I think he'll be okay. And I've got some comments here for him. Big up to James, by the way. He's got a good channel as well. Even John, hopefully well. Haven't been on for a while. We're on August. Great open day fixture. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'll sort them out now. Don't worry about that, mate. But thanks anyway. And I've fully done the same as well. Look at this one as well. Just look at this one. Hi, mate. Jason as well. who win the Premier League, Haaland or Nunez? I'm going to say Haaland.
Yeah, I'll say
Haaland all day
Haaland.
long, all day long. But Nunez, it'll be great. And subscribe to any tune he talks a lot of sense on his channel. We just done enough quality to get us in the Europa League and then aim to win it the following season, which gets you in the Champions League. Then we'll be able to attract the top players. Look at Spurs exactly, exactly, and Gloves as well. And you'll be getting Dawn Tour. Yes, I will get them on closer to the time there. Yeah, all I'm saying this, right? I mean, if we look at it, I've got one from Andy as well. We are signing some from Saint Etienne. Very interesting. Don't really is, but if you do, I mean, Bristol City do love their French players, don't they? They really, really do. Well, Andy knows about that. I'll have a nice
Yep.
break while the World Cup is as well, because Norway are not in the competition. So, yeah, I mean, look at those fixtures. So I'm happy with those fixtures. I mean, the first 5 games or the first 8 games, I think we're going to be so delighted.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to start the season positive because, this
Have
season
to.
we know we're not going to be relegated. We're not going to be fighting down there in the bottom half of the table. We're going to be aiming higher up. We're going to be wanting to challenge Aston Villa,
Yeah, man.
Chelsea. It's no, not Chelsea. Well, maybe Chelsea, but Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Wolves. Teams
Yeah.
around us, around those places. I think we're going to have a great season this season, and I'm really confident going into this. Hopefully we get some confidence pre-season. We've got the 2 games at home, back to back, so splitting the squad. Hopefully we get the signings through the door for pre-season. So it's gonna be a good season for us. I'm really happy.
Yeah. Go back to your question now, definitely 110%. Oh, that's going to happen very soon. And Masengo, that's on Saint Etienne as well. Yeah, good words there, Louis. Good words there as well. Just a quick roundup on, quick on, I'll do a clip on Nick Pope in a minute, by the way, probably later on after I'll do a share show with Jason. But they want 40 million quid for this keeper.
Nick, 40 million, Nick Pope.
That's what Burnley
Mad.
want.
Well, 40. That's shocked me. That Nick Pope is a good. I think he's a good keeper now. As a second goalkeeper, maybe we could bring him in. Is Darlow at a standard where he could be a second for Dubravka? Playing the Premier League football. Maybe, maybe not. In a video I did, I said for Freddie Woodman, he should be like going on loan. He might be going to Preston North End, but Woodman, I think we should ship during this window. Maybe on a loan, maybe on a permanent. We don't know. But Darlow, I think we should replace him. Maybe bring in Nick Pope. He's a good keeper. I find he's a good keeper, so he might fit perfectly into the Newcastle squad. We don't know, but we'll see what happens. We're early in the window. We've got like it's just September, so we'll get signings through the door. We'll improve the squad definitely. It's just have patience and trust the process, as John would say.
Yeah, I would do. And trust the process. I said on Steve Bruce, he's already started it, and I just take the mick out of him just saying, trust the process, trust the process. And I still keep saying that anyway, but there you go. You have to trust the process and anyhow, and I believe in 110%.
Yeah,
Got
I do
one
as well.
from Rexy saying, are we playing Benfica pre-season? Yes, we are indeed. And Blakey said about just a game 6 points on the Mackhams. Forson Henderson going to Forest. For me, I don't think he was ever in for him, to be honest with you. In fact, I'm going to come on to that bit in a minute, yeah, but we're still going to be after him anyway, let's be real. I don't think they want to do this to Newcastle United. So if you sign Nick Pope, he will be final. I don't get on at all, mate, but if you sign Pope, it will be a final day deadline. Early will be expensive. I get what you mean now. Is
Yeah,
post distribution better than Dubaka's? That's all I want to know. He doesn't play it from the. He doesn't play the ball out from the back though. That's the thing.
yeah.
Jazzy, just the process. Pepe for 40 million. Is that it's a good joke? It is a flipping good joke. And what are John's and Louis' thoughts on Ramsdale performance in the last England match? Listen,
Well, I didn't watch the England game because I was at wrestling training, but
just as well.
I seen the score on my phone. I seen 4-0. I was like, oh my god, England getting battered 4-0 by Hungary. Like last Euros, I think we were quite lucky in the Euros to be honest. But Southgate, do we need a new manager? Do we need Graham Potter? Do we need him to come in? Because I think so. Because Gareth Southgate, he doesn't really. I don't know what my thoughts are on England, but if we're going into the World Cup of what we've played, like in this Nations League, whatever it is, we're not gonna win it. We're not gonna be in the round of 16 the way we're playing.
Absolutely, absolutely. But Southgate, I think he needs to be on this way. It's as
Yeah,
simple as that because I just don't think for me, I just disagree. I would say disagree, but I just don't think it's good enough for England anymore because so negative. He's just so it's unbelievable, man. He's
yeah,
so cautious, you know what I mean? All the other
yeah,
teams have some goal, but he don't, and I just don't get him at all whatsoever. Shocking,
yeah,
shocking.
yeah.
Let's go on to Nathan as well. Pope's not good enough for his feet. I've said that. Not good enough for his feet. And is Pope ever much of a lot going on Dubaka? Probably not. He's a good shot stopper, but probably not for me. Go for Dubaka the Pope as a side step. We need to be getting better and push us on, in my opinion, rather than the same quality. James, I have to agree, mate. Who should be England's number one? I like Ramsdale, I really, really do. But at the end of the day, that's the thing. I still think he's going to pick Pickford. I really do.
Yeah, I do as well.
We'd rather have Leno than Pope. I mean, Bert Leno, I think he's filling his feet. But one thing I'm going to say, be off to Fulham, if anything. We'd rather have Karius than Pope. Nah, thank you. No, 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 no. A top manager wouldn't take the England job. So the Pochettino the other day on Talk Sport and Simon Jones said, "Oh my God,
Oh,
shook his
don't
head and
talk to me
just
about Simon Jordan. He's just
nah, not for it.
he's a
He's an absolute, he's a muppet, absolute muppet,
yeah,
muppet." Big up to
yeah.
Rachel, by the way, one of my mods as well. England on getting out of the first round of the World Cup, judging on the last few games. I wouldn't be watching. Do you know what it is, Rachel? I don't blame you because I'm with you. We're not getting the first group stage. I think it'll be USA and Wales, but don't write out
Yeah,
Iran, by the way. Iran are a good team. Let's not get it twisted. They qualify for a flipping reason. Ramsdale has good distribution, but he's shocking time since injury. That's from Ricky D. Extra hydration, Rubinstein back up, bar dollars, crap off, and big up to and he of course we weren't saying that we weren't winning and keeping clean sheets. Where Southgate's the man for the job. He's a good manager who will make us competitive. People have short memories. That's Andy's words, not mine.
wait until the World Cup starts and I'll comment on that.
That's fair enough, fair enough. And with Joe's views comments, we're going to wrap up pretty soon. Louis, a bit. Maybe Southgate's taking the team as far as he can. See you, okay, Rachel. Sure, she's Aries. England is sneaky, tough group. Honestly, I'm gonna have to agree. He's back, by the way. And listen,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, right? I'm not gonna lie, and I'll go Southgate for Bristol City. Take him.
Well, anything better than Nigel Pearson, to be honest. But
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree. I just don't be at Bristol City, to be fair. I just think he's been there just out of false pretenders for what I've heard as well. I could be wrong on that one. So, yeah. So, like I said, I mean, you've done the fixture list as well, which I think is brilliant. So, Nick Pope, would definitely know if I'll do the content on Nick Pope. I have my comments on Nick Pope probably later on, or maybe it's tomorrow. And as for the further news as well, according to Daily Express, Eric Howell stands on Newcastle yet to close the Sven Botman deal. What's your take on the Sven Botman situation, mate?
this is it's the Newcastle stupid tax thing. I think it's just
Where's that come
ridiculous. I mean,
from?
I don't know. It's like these clubs just want more money. The agents want to be richer, benefit off the players. That's what they want to do. If the player wants to come to a club, let them come to the club for a negotiated deal. Don't go and just say, okay, I want extra money just so it pays me off good as well as the player. And it's just stupid. It's
Yeah,
pathetic.
I totally agree. I totally agree. What they're trying to say is, right, we don't want to do business with you. We're going to
Yeah.
punish you with 6 million. So basically, I mean, Harry Maguire, it happened to him a couple of years ago. Pep wanted Harry Maguire. Leicester say you got to pay like a Man City tax. And let's be real. And Pep wants to have none of it. So he goes out and goes and buy Ruben Diaz instead. And Ruben Diaz is levels above Harry Maguire. So listen, it is what it is. So I got one of you okay, Louis? This man has been reached record will improve us. not to be rude, but don't mock something you don't know silch about. Wow.
Addy,
Wow. Wow.
I'll speak to you
And
later,
yes,
Addy.
he comes on your show, doesn't he? I bet he comes on your show as well,
Yeah, he
doesn't
does.
he?
He does my show. He comes on my show.
Bless him. Top guy he is as well. Yesterday's the club, next day is the agent, tomorrow's the player, repeat and cycle.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Got to head off now. Great show. Take care, everyone. You take care as well, Reg. Thanks for looking after us again, as usual. And that's it. And and it's been off. Nah, he won't. He's fine. And he's only a young lad. I mean, he's a great guy as well. Me for England manager, thank you very much indeed. I tell you, I'll play a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. Big to Andrew DB as well. Appreciate that as well. But yeah, this time go back to that tax thing as well. It's an absolute joke. It really is. And you know what it is, right? You either accept the deal or we're just going to walk away. We're going to let them know
Yeah.
that we know
Yeah.
mugs. We're not going to get mugged off. We're not going to get fleeced by any club as well. So you can look at it 2 ways. You accept the deal, or if you don't accept the deal, we're walking away. And
Our owners are smart. They won't be ripped off.
exactly. You think they're tough, you think they're soft touches, think again. And that is that. He said he loves you, by the way.
Okay.
You got to have a word of him, isn't he? He's not on your good books, by the way. Happy with August fixtures, John. I am indeed. Yes,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm absolutely over the moon. Both are. Shouldn't England be competitive with the pool of players we have? Southgate's done a solid job, but there's a fine line to winning tournaments. Southgate isn't that guy. He doesn't take chances, doesn't he? And we're going to comment on one in a minute, Tony. So before you end the show, and we made Declan Rice look ornery. Joe Linton destroyed him. In that, the one at London Stadium he did is absolutely brilliant. Joe Linton. He's going to be key for us next season.
Yes. Exactly.
So there you go. So we're going to wrap up there because I've got to go on someone else's show. I've got to go on Jason's show. But before I let you go, first of all, did you enjoy coming on my show?
Yeah, I've had good fun. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for having us, John.
No problem.
Yeah.
And where do you find you on your socials?
So you can get me on my YouTube channel. It's just Louis Von on YouTube. It's in the description. And you can follow me on socials by the handle Louis Von 05, Twitter, Instagram. I'm mostly on there. So if you do message me or anything, I will reply probably straight away because I'm not that busy. But they're my socials. So yeah, go and give me a subscription and maybe follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I've got one for I like coffee. Hi John Lou, you have to assemble in England starting 11. What would our team be? We're going to do that another time because they give you all deal and that sort of thing, but
Yeah.
it's not very far. Who's going to be in the World Cup? I'll definitely be doing that 110%. And we'll definitely do that soon. Leave a like, everyone. Thank you, John Louis. Thank you as well for joining us, mate. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And Tony subbed you as well, mate.
Thank you, Tony.
Tony the Red would call. He's a Newcastle fan, but Maisie calls him Tony the Red because he keeps calling Maisie the Mag, so she calls him Tony the Red. So take care, coffee as well. And that's it. Let's go look at this one as well. There you go. Please consider subscribing. And if you like the video, like what you see, people, please hit the like button. Also, hit / the subscribe button as well. Also, if you'd like to super chat, to click on the dollar sign. And if you'd like to become a member, click on the join button at 99. That is all it is. And then you'll be in the competition as well, which I'm going to do very soon once I hit the 50 people as well. Yes, it's going to be tough, but I guess it's your money. It's your money. What you put into the membership, it's your money. Not my money. It goes towards competition as well. So please consider becoming a member. And most importantly, hit the subscribe button if you have not already done so. So thanks for coming on, man. I'll be with you backstage as well. Don't go away. But I should be on Jason's show in the next 15 minutes or so. And I look forward to that. And have a go. I think it'll be fun. But watch what you're doing, people. And I should catch you again at some stage. And thank you so much for watching. And see you later. Take care.
Take care.